no. I have to see more on this one to see if I'll pick it up or not. Right now, I'm like, no. But I'm sick of the mold for Megatron. But it looks fine. Okay. Tell us how you really feel.
I've done that multiple times on this show. Honestly, like where the line goes. What's going to be the next figure? You know, that's what I'm more interested in than this. Because if they do that Starscream...
Things that would get me into buying non-transforming figures. Statues, action figures.
I will find a way. If you get it and I don't, I will come to your house and steal it.
This is beautiful.
Welcome back, Transformers fan, to another thrilling episode of Bob vs. Con. This episode really has everything. We've got exclusives, we've got Con news, we've got Hasbro news too, so there's a lot going on. But before we do that, thank you to all of the members for joining us on this journey. We really appreciate it. And if you're a subscriber as well, thank you for holding our hand as we go through this Transformer land. And we also wanted to give a shout out to the Chosen Prime, who are going to be having, well, I mean, I don't think it's much of a secret that they're going to have an exclusive at TFCon Toronto. And they did have a teaser. So they showed this off and said, can you guess what we made? Do you know who this is, Bobby?
It looks like a grumpy figure.
You are right. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is Leader 1, the Minicon from Galvatron, who we both have, the Armada Galvatron. So are they doing a repaint of Galvatron or Megatron, and whoever you want to say come first? But they asked us to guess, so why don't we guess? Bobby, you go first. Use that imagination.
It's Fortress Maximus.
Okay. Well, he thinks we're getting Fortress Maximus. I'm going to say, since this is maybe an Armada Megatron repaint, I'm going to say Megazarak. So, we'll see. You would get the colors for Megazarak.
I can tell you what it is.
Bot?
It's the next figure in my collection. That's what it is.
So we're both correct. It's Bot. And it's the next figure in your collection from himself. All right. Well, let us know down below what you think it is. And stay tuned on how you can get this. Because I think both of us will be there if we're not breaking the site like we did that one time.
Oh, gosh, yes.
So let's get into some leaks. There's only one. And it's this. So Takara told me showed off a whole bunch of stuff they're showing off. So they showed off the new Bumblebee, the Optimus car, and then the Optimus... Is it Volkswagen truck? Volvo.
Oh, yeah. The Volvo.
So they showed those off, but then they showed this and another one we'll be talking about later. So they're going to be doing MPG 12. We're already on 12 with all these repaints. And it's the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. So it's going to be 33,000 yen, which is roughly $205 US. And it looks like we'll get an official reveal on July 5th. I did translate most of this other stuff on here. Didn't really see anything that stuck out besides what you see already. Comes with a gun, a blast effect. But I do see it has like an extra head. Do you know what that is?
It looks like the antennas are bent slightly.
No, not that one. That one's a battle damaged head. The thing above it.
Oh, no. I have no idea what that is.
Because to me, it looks like a extra head, but who knows?
I don't know what that is.
What are your thoughts on this deco?
It's crazy. I just picked up the Shattered Glass Masterpiece Prime in March at TFCon LA. So I don't know. I have to see more on this one to see if I'll pick it up or not. Right now, I'm like, no. But it looks good. From these pictures, it looks good. If it's different enough, then I will grab it. If it's somewhat the same, then I'll leave it alone.
That makes sense. I think from these pictures, the colors look way better than the Magic Square one.
Oh, yeah.
Way better. It looks more accurate. The purple is better. I remember the Magic Square had like what was it? Some weird silver, or it was blue on the crotch. instead of this green.
Yeah, you didn't like the blue.
I didn't like the blue. I like this green. I think this looks really good. I wouldn't mind picking it up, but at that price, I'll probably skip it, honestly. I do like the green blast effect, though. That's one we don't normally see, and it fits this character very, very well. So maybe I'll pick it up. Time will tell. Maybe I'll get it as a gift. I wouldn't mind putting this on like a Christmas list or something. You know what I mean? But I think it looks good.
I wish I could make a Christmas list with Transformers on it.
You can.
I'd be buying.
Nobody's stopping you.
Oh well, yeah, I guess, but it's more so my pre-order list. So I guess that's one and the same.
Let's get into what's just announced. First, we got the Void Rivals issue 11 4-page preview. Again, I didn't show the actual comics, but trying to keep spoilers to a minimum. Which cover are you going to pick up?
Ooh,
they're all really good.
They are. I think I like the middle one first, the one on the left second, and the one on the right last.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the reason is because I already have a cover with Springer in bot mode.
Yeah, I think the helicopter one is the most dynamic, so I'd probably go for that one. With the lasers coming up and everything. Yeah. I really like that.
And them falling out. And...
Yeah. So
yeah. You're probably right. So I probably change it. So it probably would be first, second, third, the way it's actually set up.
Yeah. But I wouldn't blame you. So let us know how you like these in the comments below. I haven't started reading Void Rivals yet, but maybe I will.
Chris, I'm coming to see you.
Next, there was an original song from Takara Tomy for Transformers 1. Did you watch this?
I did not watch this.
Okay. It was... the song is better than most of the songs in the live-action movies.
Okay.
But it sounded like a Saturday morning cartoon song, which I think is what they were going for. Yeah.
That's bad on two fronts.
Yeah. It was for kids, and I think kids will have fun with it. The cool thing that they showed, though, is if you put this Bumblebee and lay him on his back, and you touch the little blue button, it transforms back into a car.
Oh.
Which is like, I've never seen that, only the other way around. So it's kind of cool that they have both transformations going on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much to say. Next, we've got the Kodansha Fan Book 2024. If you buy that magazine, you get the Shining Thunder version of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Core Class figure, which is pretty cool. I actually like this Bumblebee. I did get it for $5.99 at Ross, though, so I'm a little biased. But for $5.99, I thought it was a great figure. And if you get a magazine with it, I think it looks good enough.
Yeah, honestly, for that price,
I don't know what price this is.
I guess I was talking more so for the B, the $5.99. Yeah. That's a good price, but you know, this picture, I swear, still looks like he's holding on to to Prime's legs, almost like
it does look like that. I wasn't even looking at the picture. It does.
You know, almost like one of those when I remember when I was younger. People, act like they want to fight, but they really don't. And they're like, hold me back. And that's what he looks like. You're lucky he's holding me back. I do something to you. And, yeah.
That is Movie B's personality, kind of. So
yeah, he's supposed to be a badass in movies. It's just still hard for me to imagine.
Let's move on to this. So we've got the SDCC, so this might be hard to get, 2024 Fractured Friendship 2-pack with Gladiator, did it say Mega? Yeah, it's a Gladiator, Megatron, and the Orion packs. So we have closer images of each of these. Any initial images of this? Thoughts? Any initial thoughts of this?
I'm sick of the mold for Megatron, but it looks fine. The Prime, I'm like 60% liking it. I think the head should be the color of the head should be a little darker, but that's nitpicking again.
I think all the blue is going to be the same color.
Yeah,
it's just the shadows for this.
Okay. It's a good retool. I think they did a good job with the retool.
Well, let's look at these guys a little closer. And first we got Megatron, and somebody said he has a bubblegum hammer, and I can't not see it now.
I was thinking Laffy Taffy, but...
Yeah, I saw that as well. So both of those work. The sword, it's a little weird with it being in red when everything else is pink for his weapons. The pickaxe, the axe, and he had a purple sword sometime as well. So red's a little strange. I don't know if that's a comic reference, but I don't really like this figure. This is, I think somebody counted the 12th or 13th version of this mold, and I think the Amazon 2-pack did it better.
Yeah, it looks like a flaming sword to me, so that's what I gave it.
Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking electricity.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking, but I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's something in the movie that, he picks up or something.
Probably the comics. This isn't Transformers 1.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind that then. So maybe it is in the comics. I was actually I'm glad you said that, because I was actually getting a little disappointed that they were making this and we weren't going to really get his Gladiator story in the movie. So, okay, thanks for clearing that up. I'm just sick of this mold. I honestly have probably at least half of those. I think
I do too when I didn't actively collect them.
Yeah. So I'm in for half of the set so far, but
yeah. I mean, and I don't like the X's all over him. I'm sure that's like each kill he gets, which is kind of cool. It's not my favorite. I think if they didn't release the one that came with Rat-Bat, I'd be like, this is cool, this is bot. I want this Megatron. But since I have that one, which I guess is a minor Megatron,
right,
I'm perfectly fine with that, honestly. If I remember from Megatron Origins, he didn't look like this, but I could be wrong. Please let me know in the comments. I haven't read that comic in a long time. But let's get on to Orion packs. So I have to say this is a great retool. They really made it look different. That being said, I still don't like the proportions on that Prime. And it's especially worse because MMC came out with their version 3-4 years ago. I mean, and you can't compare it. It's not apples to apples. I get that. But that version looks so much better than this and is roughly the same scale. That's like 7-8 inches tall. This one's probably 6.5, so you could fudge it, This set is $75. And that alt mode, you could like see through it to see his like crotch flap right in the front. It doesn't strike me as anything crazy. They did a good job. I just think both of these figures are outshined by either third party or Hasbro's previous attempts. And maybe that's why it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, because they know people are going to buy it no matter what. I'm also worried about his knee bend, because if you look, it looks like the wheels are right behind it. Besides the waffling in the thigh. The wheels look like they're right there. And I don't know if that would impede articulation or not. I don't know. So I think this is a good attempt. It's just too little too late. Especially since I've seen what the comics look like and like the body proportions. And it does not look like this. But this would be cool painted as Optimus Primal. Okay, go ahead, Bobby.
I like the alt mode. I like the bot mode. I think his head again. His head looks small.
I don't. Maybe it's because when you transform, there's not a lot of space to put the head.
And that's perfectly fine. It still looks small.
I know. I'm just saying. Because both of them look small. This one and the other one.
Yeah,
the gamer.
Yeah, his head just looks small to me. I think I'm not going to compare it to the MMC because, like you said, that's not fair to do. I think this is okay. $75
for the 2-pack. So it's $5 more than if you bought them at retail.
Well, it's not so much that I don't like the Megatron.
No, I completely agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I understand their price point. That's what why I said that. There's a lot of retooling on this, and there's a lot of paint on Megatron. There is. I'll give it to him. But that's too much for me to get this, and I think it's too much for you to get this.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this Prime earlier in the week, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. I didn't pay attention to the price. Then I saw that later on. I saw that it was a 2-pack, and then I was just like, okay. I didn't know again what the price was going to be, and I hadn't investigated it until you said it. It's the problem with the $75 is that it's me really buying another Megatron that I really don't care for already.
And use that 75 to go get the MMC version. You'd be happier.
Yeah, so
just be honest.
Yeah, that's my only drawback right now. So I don't know. I have a foot on the fence, but I'm not on the fence yet. I don't know. Maybe if I can just get the Prime by itself.
Yeah, good luck. It'd be the same price. So this is a little bit of a weird thing. This is a Marvel Legend. We haven't talked about these on the show before. Do you know why we're talking about this?
No.
So Death's Head was in the Marvel Comics for Transformers. So technically he's in the Transformers continuity. And this is another San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I think it looks great. Probably won't pick it up because I want the colors that, the green and red, not the blue and yellow. I think this thing looks amazing, though. It's also $40, which is a little pushing it for a Marvel Legend. But what's the coolest thing is the packaging comes in like a trading card, which I do really like. It's like supposed to look like an old trading card. I think it's cool, especially if you're getting the Flame and the I forgot his name. Emirate Zion, was that his name? Either which way, if you're getting those guys, I think this will be fit right into a Marvel Comics collection.
I thought it was like a mutated Wolverine when I saw the colors. So
yeah, I don't remember ever seeing him in these colors. So I'm assuming the correct colors will be produced down the line. So maybe I'll pick it up then. We'll see. I want MMC's version, which was the lockdown repaint, but I'm not paying those prices for it.
I have no idea about this character or the one you just mentioned.
Well, it's the same character.
Oh, okay.
This is something you need to get, though. This is a Transformers Optimus Prime 4D model kit by Spin Master. Amazon showed it off. It should be out in July 1st, so that's rather soon. I don't know what dimensions but it's about 17.5 by 14 by 21 inches tall. So I'm assuming 21 inches is the height. It's $70. So go ahead and pick it up.
I would have fun putting this together.
It does look fun. Yeah, the feet look a little bit big, but other than that, I think this would be fun.
Yeah, the feet look huge.
I think it's probably to make it stand.
Yeah, definitely for stability.
Yeah.
It would be fun to put it together. I don't know if I'd spend $70 on it, but I can say I'm glad we're getting so much Transformer stuff this year. It's been fun seeing it. Whether I pick it up or not, it's just so many different avenues to add to your collection.
There definitely is, just like this thing. So this is U2's Optimus Prime vinyl figure, and this was showed off via Calamazing YT on Twitch. So U2's, they do a lot of like YouTube like personalities as little guys. So you never know, maybe you'll see a Bot versus Con one day.
That'd be amazing.
But yeah, it looks better than the Pop figures, but I still wouldn't pick it up.
It's very cute.
It is.
It's very, very cute. Looks like talks of the hand. I got business to take care of.
It does look like that. All right, let's keep it going with Funbee Studios. They have a Storage Asteroid Sentry Bot from the G1 episode Surprise Party.
I remember this episode. I'm sitting here thinking if I have a place to put it before I say I need somebody to make this. It's cute. It's fun. This was the episode. I think they were trying to throw a surprise party for Ultra Magnus, I believe, and Willie and Daniel. Yeah,
right in that picture.
Yeah, got into a little bit of trouble as always, but this is cute. It looks really good. Like most of their things, I would not have thought about this figure or this character since it was only in that one episode for only a split second. So it's really cool that they're doing these.
Yeah, I agree. Collector's Crafts is doing an MP version of Funby Studios movie Catapult. I don't remember these at all in the movie.
This is at the beginning of the movie when the Decepticons were attacking Autobot City, and Springer was just like, I don't have time to die today, or something like that, and he shot this at Devastator.
Okay. Well, that's my Transformer history lesson for the day. This is $329.99 for the MP version, and he is an official creator for Funby Studios. I know you're probably going to be picking this up to go with the new 86 Springer that you're picking up.
It wouldn't go with that. It would go with something else. I reached out to him a couple of years ago because he had this in I think Chug scale and maybe Legend scale, but he didn't have it for MP scale. I asked him if he was going to do it, and he said maybe in the future sometime.
The future is now.
The future is now, and I literally really, really want this, but I just spent a lot of money on some stuff that we will see on my haul for July. Otherwise, I would be getting this.
Just go pick it up. Let's get into some other stuff that you're going to pick up. So these are going to be Agabus exclusive. They were just shown off at Botcon via the friend of the channel, TM Reviews. So shout out to him for actually being, on scene with his boots on the ground and taking some pictures so we could show you guys. And the first thing is Origo. You can pre-order these at Botcon if you want. These are exclusive. I don't know if I said it to Agabus.
This one's an exclusive to Agabus?
That's what he put down.
Okay. Maybe it's something different. I have a pre-order for this Orion somewhere else, and so
that could have been before it was an exclusive.
Yeah, well, they haven't canceled my pre-order, so I'd be looking for that. But yeah,
well, we know how these exclusives are. You've seen what TF everywhere where TF source is. It could be the same.
Yeah. So I mean, this is fine. They're retooling Cup, and hopefully there's no issues with this Cup. The first version had all the issues. The second version didn't have any problems. So I have the second version. So it's pretty cool. I'm curious of what the trailer is going to do and look like, because I haven't seen any pictures on that yet. But I think the colors on it look pretty good. It's a lot of purple in those legs. But I still like it. And again, this is an early version, so I think that they will definitely clean it up more, but it looks good to me. Yeah,
I don't like the leg color, the purple. I think that needs to be blue. So that could change. I don't like this alt mode though. He looks like he's missing his two front teeth. But yeah, it looks fine. I know you're going to be picking this up, and you probably want a Dion and all those to go with it.
Oh yeah.
They also showed off Spectre General, or Delta Magnus / Shatterglass Ultra Magnus, which is also an Agabus exclusive, which you could pre-order at Botcon. The blue on this looks amazing. The head on this looks smushed and not good, in my opinion. I do not like it.
Wow.
I've never liked the skull face, especially it's on the wrong body. Shatterglass Ultra Magnus is not G1 Ultra Magnus. It's supposed to be Laser Prime. That's Shatterglass Ultra Magnus. This is just a lazy repaint. So if anybody should be doing a Shattered Glass Magnus, it should be Fans Hobby with their Scourge mold.
Okay. Well, you just let me know something, because I know Hasbro came out with their Shattered Glass.
That's where the laziness starts.
So I just put two and two together.
What makes me mad about Hasbro is they even have the mold. They have the correct mold to do a accurate Shattered Glass Magnus, and they chose not to.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel.
I've done that multiple times on this show.
So the reason I asked if the other one was exclusive to Agabus is because I know that this one is exclusive to Agabus, because I put my pre-order in for it already.
How much was it? I don't have the price down.
It was $229, I think. Guess I can look.
Yeah.
Because I just did it when I saw it earlier today. But yeah, we can continue while I look.
Either which way, I get why they're doing it. Hopefully, it comes with a Delta Magnus head, so you can not have
that would
this.
be nice,
because I know that's what you would prefer.
It is. I'm happy either way, but yeah, I think it looks good. The blue, as you said, looks amazing. So that had me at hello anyway. So yeah, it looks great.
All right, so now that we're back, Bobby looked up the price, and how much was it?
It's $229.95, so $230.
All right. Well, I guess this could actually work in just announced. We've got the Ocular Max Defensor, and we see Blades in prototype form. Mine and Groove, but Blades is the new one.
Yeah, because we haven't had Groove come out yet. So, well, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna go back to Hotspot. He looks so plain. So plain. There's no paint anywhere on it. And maybe this is a prototype. I don't think it shouldn't be, because it already came out. But it looks so plain. The arm looks fine. I don't really like how the blades are just both hanging down, but what can you do? And the Groove looks fine as well. I like the alt mode. The alt mode's perfect.
The alt mode is perfect on Groove. I'm just disappointed. I didn't realize how small he was going to be, because the bots don't look small, so the combined mode is a little disappointing. In this picture, his arms look really long.
In the one picture that's angled, they do. In the picture that's straight on, I think that looks fine.
I'm just looking because it looks like it has a bend to it. So if they were straight, then it's more so.
The elbows look like they're at different points.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. So, and again, it could just be because it's a test shot and we just want to see how it looks. But
it could be a proto. They could change.
Yeah.
Transformed incorrectly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, maybe it slides in some or something like that. But it does look like he has like a mutated arm, like Cable or something like that. But anyway, Groove looks great. I do want to see the bot mode. I think I'm definitely. Can't believe I'm saying this. Yes, I can. I definitely am going to prefer the X Transbots version in combined mode, and this will be in probably bot mode for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. So let us know how you like that when you get it, and let's keep it going. So this next one is kind of a leak and an update in one. So I just put it in updates. And that is the Project T-Spark Adamus Machina AMT-01 Rodimus prototype. So they showed off with the rest of them. It's going to be shown off on July 5th, and it'll be roughly $192. So I was completely right. I didn't see anything on size. I want to know how big this robot mode is. If it's 10 inches tall, good. Perfect. Like, that makes sense, But if it's any smaller, that's a heavy price. And I will reiterate, well, I guess it's the first time I'm saying this, but that alt mode looks cobbled together in the front. And I think a black repaint would do it wonders because you'd hide a lot of that stuff.
I have a pre-order in for this, and of course, there's no full price yet, or when I put my pre-order in. The alt mode does look like it's a hodgepodge of just, we're just gonna lay this here, and we're gonna this here, and we'll just kind of tuck it all in and put
some wheels on it.
Yeah, and I'm not loving it.
Yeah, I find it funny that the third-party Prime, it might be more complicated, but that alt mode is pretty. It's really good, I think, for what it is. And then it turns into a pretty accurate bot mode. And then this one, like, I don't know. I think if the hood was one solid piece, it would be okay. But since it's like two spider mandibles, it kind of falls apart.
It does. And maybe if the cockpit, the windshield was like wider, so it like
covered more,
yeah, then you would maybe pay attention to that a little bit more. Yeah, I'm curious about this as well,
and I want to see where this goes, honestly, like where the line goes, what's going to be the next figure. That's what I'm more interested in than this, because if they do that Starscream, if this was like a jet, I could fudge with it more if it looked like this than a car. I don't know. That's just how my mind works.
It's definitely a Cybertronian car, I guess.
Yeah, watch. The package is going to say 100% Earth mode car or something like that. All right, let's keep it going. And we got more images on the Queen Studios human size Optimus. So I guess it's going to have premium finishing and light up eyes and gun. And it'll be 7.7 feet tall. So it's not really human sized.
I was going to say,
there are humans that tall.
There are. Just, I don't know any of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks fine. Not even if I had the money to get this, which I think it's going to be $19,000. I forgot to write that down, but I think I saw 19,000. I wouldn't pick it up just because I'm not the biggest fan of this Prime. I do still think it's weird that we're still getting Bumblebee products this late after Bumblebee has been out, but yeah, it's fine. This is for non-Transformers collectors to buy, in my opinion.
Well, at $19,000, I think this is for people that stand out a little bit more of a niche than just the non-Transforming collectors.
Well, no. Let me take that back. Not non-transforming collectors, like they still collect this stuff. This is for people that don't collect toys in general. This is like people that want to just have a statue in their house.
For $19,000, the people are doing a lot with a lot of things. They probably have a lot of different things.
Exactly.
Yeah. If I had the money, I wouldn't buy this version of it. If they had a G1 Prime and I had the money, I would do that.
Yes, I agree. It's just this doesn't do any. It looks fine, but not for me.
Yeah, it looks fine. Definitely a lot of details in there, and all the things that you see in the movies and things. So it's a good rendition of the figure, just not the Prime that I love or like enough. But it looks great. Again, if I had the money, that would, because $19,000 would take a big chunk out of my monthly hauls.
You should just get it to scare Mrs. Khan. Sixo showed off. There we go. Zeron, Flame, Zeron and Flame, the 2-pack. I think Flame actually looks a lot better here. Honestly, I think it looks cool. Zeron, I still think looks so boring. I get it. People have been wanting him for a while, but he doesn't speak to me. But Flame looks good. If it was just Flame by himself, I might be picking this up, but it's not. So I'm not paying the price.
This is going to sound bad. I don't think I put a pre-order in for this. Maybe you can remind me if I said I did.
I don't remember. I don't think you did, because you didn't like it, and then I told you to buy it because of the comics, which I still think you should get. You're going to be mad if you have 3 out of the 4 comics.
That's.
Let's just be honest. It doesn't matter. They could have made Magmatron, and you still would have felt bad that you didn't do the last one.
That really just upset me. I think I just.
And I'm right. That's.
I think I would just pay for a cutout to put in between of the box or something like that. I actually don't. I think Flame doesn't look good here. Actually,
really,
I don't like it. I don't know why. It could be just because of the picture. It looks like his legs are really far apart.
It does. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
It just the
I'm
color.
Just thinking from a Hasbro figure at retail, I think it looks fine. Anyways, what were you going to say? Sorry for cutting you off.
I think the colors look great on him.
That's probably what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I don't have a connection to the character, so I can't say it looks like how he's supposed to or he doesn't. Again, to me, the first thing I think of is Hot Rod, and it's not Hot Rod, but that's what I see. And so I'm trying to get past that aspect. I don't know enough about the character, so please tell me in the comments if this is a good character, if I should get this, and don't just try to spend my money, please. But tell me, the other guy again. I like the look of the character, but it is very boring. I think they did a really good job retooling it, but it is very, very boring. It needs some more. This is begging for a sticker set. Yeah.
Here are the alt modes, which I think are pretty bad, in my opinion. I just think like Flame, that orange and the red combo, I just don't like it. The orange looks like a cheap plastic, just like kind of like the Magic Square does in this picture, at least. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the Zeron, it looks okay. Actually, I actually like the Zeron alt mode for a Cybertronian Scorponok, where Scorpion Tail. I think that would be kind of cool. But I also want to say I do like that they made the treads removable, because I did read a few comics that he doesn't transform in the comics. So he shouldn't have a tank treads or whatever. So I think that's cool that they were able to have them removable.
I think the copper on him looks really good. That copper color.
They should have done that way more throughout the figure.
Yes, that looks really, really good. It's a very nice color. The colors on Flame looks like a prototype.
He's missing something, right?
Yeah, like there's so much color on him as a bot and so much detail of him as a bot, but this alt mode looks like another hodgepodge of colors. We're gonna, we ran out of paint. So
I think I called it like Harley Quinn last time with with how they're swapped.
Yeah.
They should have put some black in there. I don't know. Yeah. So,
Jeez.
All right. Well, what?
I said, geez.
Do you have anything else to say about these before I move on?
I need to see if I put a pre-order in.
Okay. Next, we've got the MDLX Jazz, the full reveal. I think this looks really cool. And honestly, I want to see this thing transform way more than that Hot Rod.
Oh.
Even if it's a Cybertronian car and not a Porsche.
Oh, well, go ahead and be Origins Jazz.
This is really good.
I know you didn't like. You said you didn't like the doors when we saw it from the behind.
Correct. From the front, though, I could see what they're going for.
This looks amazing. Yeah. If this transformed, this looks so good. It would tempt me to buy this as my first statue.
Action figure.
Action figure. Excuse me. Non-transforming figure.
I think this looks. I love how he has like the colors underneath his bra, is what I'm going to call it. I think that looks
red.
Really cool. The red and the blue.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that before. I love, you know how I like little details like that. I think this thing looks great, and it comes with a pretty good amount of stuff. Looks like it's really posable.
Oh, he has his grappling hook. Okay.
I think this is a win. Honestly,
yeah.
This is what I want to see transform Takara, not Hot Rod.
Yeah, this looks amazing. This and that RC, I think that we talked about last year.
That was a statue,
and that was a statue.
That wasn't
and the prowl. I think at that time,
those were both statues.
Those were these are the three things that would get me into buying non-transforming figures, statues, action figures. This looks amazing.
Yeah,
honestly, I really like this.
Well, I'm sad to say we can't argue about it, so let's just keep going.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going to argue about this either. We've got Armada Galvatron. Marco Clonus showed it off. He had a whole write-up. We don't really have to go over too much, except they didn't give him his knife. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, a little hand knife.
Which kind of, it's another reason why I didn't pick it up. But they have the gall to say you could rip off his antenna and give it to him in his hand as a knife. Now that's Marco Clonus, not Hasbro. But it's like, stab the knife in me.
Like, wow. Yeah. This, I think it looks good.
I was just about to say that. I think this thing looks great. The colors are amazing. It just doesn't have the features that I want personally. The mini-con, I could live without the knife, but without having the mini-con, I'm not picking it up.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me change that. I'm not picking it up at full price.
I was just about to say that too. $35, which I saw the Megatron for. Pick it up. Skipped on the Megatron, but I picked this up.
I picked up the and actually, I saw some stuff earlier today that was on deep clearance as well.
And you didn't let me know?
I actually took a picture and forgot to send it.
Of course he did. See, this is what I have to deal with, folks.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Hasbro Singapore and Hasbro Malaysia showing off the 86 Bumblebee. It reminds me of Christmas with those multicolored Energon cubes. I don't know why. Like, you know, the one aisle at the dollar store Christmas section that's all pink, purple, and blue. I don't know if you have that out in Atlanta. That's what this reminds me of.
I couldn't tell you the last time I've been in a dollar store.
They're all shut. I don't think they're out by you. It was the 99-cent only stores, and they all just shut down. Anyways, I think this looks good. I'm not a fan of the two Autobot symbols in alt mode, but I think it looks good for what it is. We'll wait for the repaints.
I remember them talking about the two Autobot symbols when it was released.
They only, because one could go look at that, it goes away, and bot mode, isn't that so crazy? But then you fail to talk about the one on his hood. I mean, not hood. The what is that called? On the top of it.
Oh, the top.
The top. There you go. I didn't know if there was a card term for it. They failed to mention that. So.
Yeah. The roof.
The roof. There. I knew there was a term for it. Yeah. So I don't know. This looks fine.
It's growing on me. I like the alt mode. From the side, he does have a humongous chest. Like,
why do we think the same things at the same time? I was literally just about to comment on his chest.
Yeah, it looks like it's sticking out a lot.
It reminds me of the alternative.
Yes,
alternative. Alternative. You know, the little
yes.
one. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yes.
Yeah. He was always very flat chested in the Toon, if I remember.
I mean, he's always had a bulging chest.
But not like this.
Yeah, it would have been nice. And again, I know this is more something that third party does, but if the chest kind of like compressed a little bit, you know, it can still be bulky, but it does just look like it's overly bulky. But again, I'm not going to nitpick at it too much. I think they cleaned the feet up pretty good. The legs do look pretty skinny, but again, it makes some sense a little bit. I think it looks good, and I'll be happy when I pick it up.
They also showed off TF1 Optimus Prime. We talked about this a lot on this show, but I thought this picture was really cool. So I thought it was worth showing it off.
Like that he has the articulation in the arms, so you can kind of get a little butterfly going on.
But that's going up and down. Can he get a butterfly?
Again, just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little workout.
Yeah, I thought this was cool. So
yeah.
Let us know if you're picking up this figure below. Let's get into some cool stuff that was just revealed at Botcon, though. And we've got PS15E Swift Lane and IF01L Lunasite. Now, I think it's really weird that they're showing off TFCon exclusives at Botcon. Because they said that the Swift Lane, I think it's Rollbar, is going to be exclusive. And let's be honest, we know that Galvatron is probably going to be an exclusive as well. But I will start by saying that Swift Lane is bought no matter what. I have been wanting a Ruination for so long. I will find a way. If you get it and I don't, I will come to your house and steal it. This thing looks so good. I cannot wait to get it and all of his teammates. As far as the Infinity Lunasite, it looks good. I don't know if I really want it, though. It doesn't look bad like I really thought the Megatron did with that blue until I got it in hands and it actually looked good. This one is just eh. You know what I mean? It's just I get it. The head looks good. The colors look good, but I just don't really want it.
I wish I could disagree with you. I think the Lunasite looks okay. It's a good rendition.
If it's in Baltimore, I think we'll both pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, just because it's the con exclusive, we're both there, I would probably pick it up.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go out of my way to find it.
Yeah. I wouldn't pay aftermarket prices for it.
100%.
The Swift Lane, I'm with you. The Ruination set it's going to be bought. I have their G2 version, and I really enjoyed that one. Ironically, I don't have their original version, so it'll be good to have a Ruination in my collection as well. So looks like we'll both be competing for. If they only have one, then I'm just gonna have to call you. Push him down, Tony, because you will be pushed down as I grab.
I don't know. You can take it. I'll just sneak into your house like tarantulas after the fact and take it from your collection. The little note with a spider on it, and you'll know it's me. So let's keep it going. This is all for you. You want these King toys. This is the only picture I got of them. They look fine.
They're cute.
They're very cute. I just don't like the bot modes.
They're very, very cute. I don't know if I'm going to... I think I put a pre-order in, actually, on these.
Yeah.
They are still very cute. I still don't know where I'll put them.
All right, well, let's get into what's incoming. So we are running short on time, so let's kind of rapid fire through the incoming and recently released. First thing, they showed off the transformation video for Rhinox. Did you watch it?
I did not. I did see the box art for it, though. But
yes, so I did watch it, and there's a lot of panels, which I think we expected, but it doesn't. It looks horrible to do, but it doesn't. The end result doesn't look bad. But if you turn it around, there's a lot of panels.
Okay, so everything's hidden in the back.
Yeah, I'm glad he comes with two guns, though. These pictures are via Twitter and X user Alfest2010. I am glad that he comes with two guns. I swear in the transformation video they only showed one, but he does come with two. So that's pretty good. I think this is a great looking figure. I love the decoration on the gold on his chest. Like all the little tech details. I think that looks really cool.
I love the Predacon symbol, or the Maximal symbol on the gun.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really cool. I think the guns look great as well. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of details and colors in this. I think the green on the legs and shoulders and the gold and everything. It looks really good. This could be bought for a KO.
Asterisk. Let's keep it going. We've got. I'm assuming these are coming out soon because they showed off packaging. The MB26 Star Team. I wasn't originally planning on getting these, but I saw this packaging and it's bought because of the packaging. They won me over. Honestly, I'm going to put a pre-order in after we're done recording. This is the coolest thing, and I wish more companies would do this. I love that you could take it off and put it on, and you don't have to like cut it open or whatnot.
I hate cutting open the packaging. And
me too. And this is so cool and unique. And if they continue this with all of the mini cons, I might just buy all of them because I love this type of stuff. So this is bought. I didn't think it was going to be, but it is. They run me over with the packaging. Not many people can see that. So.
It's already, in my wheelhouse.
And the price is right. Let me put that too.
Yeah.
The price is definitely right for these. $10 a piece, I could deal with it.
They had me at hello.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know if you're picking these up below and if the packaging wowed you like it did me, because I was not expecting this, honestly. So
it's the little things.
It really is.
That are the major things for you, right?
Yes. The mediocre things, I could live without them. Let's get into what's recently released. First, TFW user Hot Convoy found Party Wallop at a GameStop in Colorado, and TFW user Anakin Vader, found the Wave 3 Deluxe Hotshot at the Eastern Ohio GameStop.
Seems like GameStop is getting a lot of figures early.
I think because they're in the same realm as like Chosen Prime and that type of stuff, and not like Target, so they don't get big ones. Because I've always seen that GameStop gets it early as well.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna go ahead and go to GameStop to get extra Party Wallops so you could have like a group of 10?
No, I'm actually going to. I haven't done it yet, but I will probably be scaling back on some of my pre-orders. But I got a really good price on them, so.
Are you gonna keep all 6?
I probably won't.
I wouldn't. The packaging looks great though, and the Hotshot, that figure is one that would tempt me if I saw it in store.
I'm waiting to see it in the store.
But if I don't see it in the store, like I still haven't seen Cybertron Starscream once. So if I don't see Hotshot, then I won't pick it up. But we'll see.
That's funny that you mentioned that, because I was actually going to. This is what I see.
How am I supposed to see that?
Oh, I forgot. Never mind.
Anyways, so let us know if you're getting Party Wallop below, or if you're just going to get the Heat Boys one, because that one.
Heat Boys.
Can't compare them, but I do like that one better. So also at GameStop, somebody found Magmatron actually in store, so that's really cool. And the Japanese release is going to get this really cool slipcover, which somebody else got this. The Japanese exclusive Deathsaurus.
Deathsaurus came with it, yeah.
And I am honestly a little annoyed because I like this so much better than the official artwork. I think it looks really cool. And this was found by TFW user TRU Skid at a Texas GameStop. So go ahead and go pick it up, Bobby. Go look for it.
Negative. I do like that box art though.
Next, we have Robot Paradise Cassetticons. These are shipping out, and this is via Weibo user. This picture shows why I don't like Fans Toys' tapes. Their tape mode is the worst tape mode, I think, out of all of them. It just is a rectangular box. There's no detail on it whatsoever. And it's so the bot mode looks better, but the tape mode suffers so much. It's not even funny.
I can see that. I agree with you actually on that they're boring. Not that they're the worst looking, but they are definitely there's no detail.
I mean, I think they would be worse looking than, because I looked at Takara's at that recently, and it looks better than in alt mode and tape mode. It looks better, in my opinion, than Fans Toys' version, just because it has more detail.
Well, I mean, if you're just comparing those two, fine. But I was thinking of there's KFCs and
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of those, and then I'm thinking of the MMC tapes. But MMC tapes, you can't compare the two.
Yes.
So
Okay, so if you're talking about Takara, yes, Takara does add some detail to the.
But then on the flip side, their Rat Bat looks a lot worse than Fans Toys in Bat mode. So it's give and take.
It's so funny. I was actually messing with my laser beak. So,
so what are you excited to pick these up?
I am, and if nothing else, just to complete the set.
That's what I expect you to do. Honestly,
that's really what it is. Even though I have other versions of these, I do think that these look superior to the versions I have.
I agree. I think it will be really cool when MMC gets to these Dino tapes.
Yes,
that will be really interesting to see. So
yes,
time will tell.
Space.
Let's end on a high note for the bot, and that is the Ramen Toys and Agabus / Botcon exclusive Shattered Gold Wing with Mads Hawking.
Huh? This is beautiful.
He did the same voice.
It's so beautiful. So I am hoping that I can pick one of these up. I reached out to a friend and asked if they can grab this for me, and he said he will. So stay tuned. Hopefully I will be able to pick this up. This actually makes me want to plan on going to Botcon next year.
Yeah, with the exclusives, I'm worried that one of the MMC combiner limbs is going to be a Botcon exclusive. Because if let's just say they already have most of them ready, that would be Toronto, Baltimore, LA, Botcon, Toronto. They could be done in a year.
Put it to you like this: we're just gonna have to figure out how to make it happen, James.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Yeah, I've never been to Botcon. Never. I was going to try to go last year when it was in Tennessee, or Jersey, New Jersey.
It was New Jersey.
And then the year before, I think it was in Tennessee, and I missed both of them for various reasons. So, yeah, I think I'm going to try to go next year.
All right. Well, we'll see if that works.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be joining with you. But,
yeah.
Back to the toy. I love the purple on this, and I wish it transformed, because if it transformed more than M.A.S.K, like, I understand. I'm not saying that. I would pick it up just for the colors alone. I love the toxic green windows. It's so 90s, even though it's supposed to be an 80s toy, and I love it. And I think you are going to love this in your collection.
And then the figure. I know
it looks amazing with the purple and the gray and the green. Yeah. They did a great job.
Like, M.A.S.K is, gosh, by far my second favorite after Transformers. It was just so cool to see vehicles.
You just wanted the cars.
Oh gosh, yes, I wanted. I mean, well, and then the actual action figures or the characters, their masks were dope too. So that, like, I wanted to be, in M.A.S.K. I was just like, sign me up. How do I join? Where's the where's the
training? They need to bring it in. They need to have. I don't know if it was a comment or if I saw it online or whatever, but M.A.S.K needs to be a subdivision of G.I. Joe that uses Transformers tech in their cars in the movies.
Let me tell you something. If they did that, I'm sold. And actually, that's, watching M.A.S.K and granted, they only had 2 seasons. They're the creativity of the things that they used to do with the vehicles were so cool. And
yes, I agree.
Ramen Toy has been knocking it out the park.
Yeah. I agree on all those statements. The reason why I think Hasbro isn't bringing it back is because those are big toys. The car and the figure, that's a big price point, and all of them have that. So it's not like G.I. Joe where you could just get one figure or whatever. And it's not, I know you love it, but it's not as well known as G.I. Joe and Transformers. Now they should either get rid of the rights or sell it off to somebody or whatever. I completely agree with you, but that's probably why they're not doing anything with it.
That's my thing. You know, if you're not going to do anything with it, stop making fans suffer. Like
I don't think they care.
We've figured
that out. They don't. I mean,
but yeah, that's my thing. You know, Kenner, you know, they were doing such a great job, and then later on the toys started like kind of going downhill, which I think everything kind of started to do at that time frame. But the first couple of seasons of M.A.S.K, all those the Boulder Hill playset, their base. Oh man, I never had that as a kid, and I want it now. If I could find one now, I would get it. Probably. It's
depending on the price.
Depending on the price, but yeah, I would get one now. Complete. I would get one now. I always wanted it, but never could get it. And yeah, M.A.S.K is, like I said, by far my second favorite, and it's probably good that Hasbro doesn't make them, because if you can't like half step with M.A.S.K. like with the you're gonna make the car. Are you gonna like have the figure, or you're not gonna include the figure with it, or you're not gonna include the mask with it, or
or you're not gonna have a transforming car?
Yeah, or this one had two bombs that fell out the bottom of the car. Are you not gonna have the bombs? The button that you push for the bombs to fall out. So there are little things like that, but it's still not hard, I don't think, to do. Again, it's sad that they're not doing this, but this looks amazing. I'm mad that I missed out on the black and red one. It was a Joe exclusive.
Oh, it was.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
And
the JoeCon exclusive.
The JoeCon was here, and I didn't go. It was like,
I have nothing to say about that to you.
It's a 2-hour drive from my house, and
you did okay. Well, we're gonna talk about that off air, because he should have went to that.
I should have, but I didn't.
Well, we're gonna still talk about it. So while I go do that, that is the end of the show. Let us know what you thought down below. Go ahead and leave us a comment. We love it. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and do all those good YouTube things. Oh, and we will see you tomorrow on our hauls. So normal time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll send out a link shortly, and you guys, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, let us know how many figures you think James is going to get, because he buys everything. As always, till all debates are won.